everyone, if you notice, my audio quality is a little downgraded because something, I don't know what happened to my headphones, but they're gone and I have to get new ones. So I bought this really cheap pair of headphones, and hopefully that will suffice until I get my new pair of headphones. In the meantime, we're gonna be playing Lavender today. This game is a RPG horror game. I think it's a horror game. It's made in 2016, and it looked pretty cool, and I love the art style already. So let's go. I said let's go. Oh, I have to press the spacebar. Before playing, please be aware that this game contains potentially disturbing content. For more details, please refer to the README for the warnings. I don't think I need... Yeah, show the introduction. I don't think I need to know the controls. I think I have a good idea about the controls. This game was made by Clockwork Prince. Once upon a time, there was a young woman pregnant with her first child. She was very nurturing and made sure to take good care of both herself and the unborn. One day, she was strolling through the forest. She had gotten lost and become rather hungry. Worried about her baby, the woman tried to find something to eat. Okay, first of all, if you're pregnant, why are you wandering through a forest? Just why? Soon, she found a cottage in the woods with a modest garden next to it. There, several trees and shrubs bore delicious fruits. The woman let out a sigh of relief and walked up to the garden. There, she picked several fruits and started to eat, and she didn't know whether they had pesticides on them or not. Seriously, you guys, you have to watch out for this stuff. However, the owner of the garden was not very happy with the young woman's indulgence. You see, the garden was grown with utmost care by the witch who lived in the cottage. And this is when the mother knew she messed up. She had witnessed everything through the window. Just when the expecting mother was about to eat the third fruit, the witch approached her with a cold expression. "How dare you eat fruit from my garden?" she snarled. Terrified, the trespasser, vehemently apologized. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but it was too late. To make up for your grave mistake, I require a tribute. The expecting mother bowed her head. I don't have anything of value, I'm afraid. The witch pondered for a minute, then replied, "Your baby, that will suffice." Wait, her baby? Yes. This witch was selfish and cruel. She acted in a way that can't be forgiven. But what happened to the baby? Well, you're the baby. Maybe I'll tell you about that some other day. Okay. Don't look so sour. It's your birthday. I guess. Is this like Rapunzel or something? Oh, before I forget. Happy birthday, Lavender. Oh, it's so pretty. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to take good care of it. I'm glad you like it. Oh, look at the time. I'm sorry, Lavender, but I have to go now. It's okay. I had fun. Alright. I'll see myself out then. Goodbye, witch. Okay, I already have a theory. I'm the girl in the story, she's the witch. I'll come over to lunch around 2. Lunch at 2 o'clock? That's like a 12:30 thing. Come on now. Until then. Later, Mom. Or what if she was the mom and she killed the witch? It's such a nice day. Oh yeah, this is definitely Rapunzel. And my present. It would be a shame if I didn't use it. I'll use it out the window. Ah. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What did you do? Did you drop it out of the window like you shouldn't have? I dropped it. Dang it, my mom will kill me. How many times have we all said that in our lives? I have to get it back. Speed run, let's go. Not really. I've never played this game before. I'm not sleepy. I love to paint something, but now is not the time. Maybe you could, there's no way I can leave the tower through the window. Unless I want to die a quick death, that is. You could paint your lost comb. My room doesn't need to be cleaned. What about that? Does it do that for the other ones? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. No time to read right now. Mom didn't lock the door. Does she usually lock the door? She usually does. She usually does! That's crazy. She's possessive. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, we should. Well, here goes nothing. Time to get out of here. Oh, is this the story she was telling us? The mother pleading with the nurture. It's a painting of a mother and child. Oh, mother and child. Oh, I'm already with the pots. I don't know what to do. Excuse me. Maybe I should've. Can I go back, please? Okay, escape works. The book on the table reads, 3 flowers reaching to the sky, one quite tall and brittle, one waiting with patience, and one quickly satisfied. Thanks for nothing? Am I gonna... Alright, let's do what we were doing right now, because I don't understand the puzzle already. It seemed like what this was, it was working. No, it wasn't. Never mind. So we did this one first, this one second, this one third, and then we did this one then we did that one, and this one? What if I just... No, because that kills it off. Alright. Nah. And this one. No. Okay. This one? I don't understand the puzzle. So do I do you next? And then who do I do? You? Oh no, that one dies now. Alright. But we do have an order in place. We did get a little further this time. It was this one. No. This really is just a guessing game at this point. Let's read the thing again. Like, the book on the table reads, 3 flowers reaching the sky, one quite tall and brittle, one waiting with patience, and one quite quickly satisfied. Maybe this one's the one that's quickly satisfied. Ooh. This'll take me a minute. 'Cause... Whoa! Oh my my god, it happened. You guys, I won. I won. There's a blooming flower in the pot. There's nothing left to do with it. There's a blooming flower pot. What's that? There's a long hair sticking out of the pot. Stir it. Obtain pink hair. See, you always have to look at these things. You never know what you're gonna find. Oh, chess. Who am I? The chess piece is nailed to the board and won't budge. Chess piece is nailed to the board and won't budge. So, do I have to, like, checkmate it? Right there, and if I put this one, I don't know. I don't know if I have to save the king or checkmate the king. Again, I should probably be looking at these clues before I just jump in. Book on the table reads, black searches for white. Were black to move, they would close in. White hides away for safety. Were white to move, they would certainly fall. So, black searches for white. I don't know. I know how to play chess. The basics of chess. The game of chess simulates a battlefield scenario where a battle takes place. Capturing pieces of the opposing color is done by moving to their current location. To distinguish the armies as their own associate color, usually the two colors are black and white. To win the game, a player must either capture the king piece of the opposing army, or put the king in a position where it can't move or stay in a place without being in danger. The latter scenario is called checkmate. If the king is in direct danger but can still get out of trouble, the scenario is referred to as check instead. So do I have to put it in check or checkmate? This is the question. It would be too easy to just get it out of checkmate. The king, I have to make it so the king can't move away from the checkmate scenario, I believe. See, the king can just move up. If I put him right there. This is... I can't tell if this... So we have to look at this very strategically. And I think you have to block the movement of the king. So if the king were to move here, he'd be unable to get by. If he were to move here, he'd be unable to get by. If he moved here, he would be unable to go. If he moves here, he'd be But how would he... If I put... I also have to get the black out of the way of the... I think this is it. Oh! Wow. Okay. The door should be unlocked. But wait. Chessboard, there's nothing left to do with it. So am I missing something in this room? Bastion. It's a painting of a tower. Hey, that's the tower I live in. There's a book about chess pieces. Both as a way to hone one's skills and to pass time. Unlike a game of chess, however, they usually do not require a second player. A common puzzle is putting down certain pieces to cause a checkmate, which is more like a traditional game of chess. Other puzzles require the player to put down certain pieces in a way that would make it impossible for any piece to directly capture another. So is that what I did? Because I was just checkmating around, if you know what I mean. There's a book about chess, the queen. Oh! Okay, that's what the queen looks like. I thought that was the... I don't know what I thought that one was. I didn't think it was a queen, though. I know that the queen can move anywhere and any way. That's the king. I know that's the king. It can move only one time. The queen can go across, like, the whole thing. Ah, there's the hare. I'm gonna see if I can find any more hair. The rook. Yeah, I thought it's the castle. It can only move up and down and left and right for infinity. And then that's the pawn. It can only go forward one, or it can go, if like there's something next to it, it can go to the side. Yeah. Diagonally. It can be sacrificed by any type of piece the same color. Interesting. But, I mean, I know how to play chess. Alright, this looks like a weighted thing, so let's actually read the hint before we get into it. The book on the table reads, when harmony is broken and interests collide, the slightest imbalance will tip the scale. Plea. It's a painting of two women, one begging the other. Oh, God, okay. We have a wolf here as well. I think this wolf is the heaviest one. The squirrel is the lightest. So if we put that and the squirrel here, maybe the rest of these three will balance those two out. You could try that. Oh no, that boar is heavy. What do we put you here? If we take the squirrel off, that's kinda better, so we need more white here. Ah, here we go. So, that's just all predators and prey. There's a pair of scales on the table of animal figurines. There's a long hair drape over the scales. Obtain the pink hair. Always gotta look for this stuff. Okay, this already looks easy. Yeah, this is easy. Hold on. I don't even have to think about this one. Yeah. Got it. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like no other. Oh my gosh. Sorry, had to take that random phone call. Don't know who. I mean, I know who called me. I don't know. I had to take it for a second. B, I'm right back though. You guys didn't notice because I turned this off. Okay, let's just keep going. Temptation. It's a painting of an idyllic garden. Oh, so it's the garden from the story. A pedestal is fixed in place and it won't move anymore. There's nothing left to do with it. But where's the hair? There's nothing left to do with it. There's a long hair wrapped around the rope. Obtain the pink hair. What do you know? Oh, let's see what this riddle reads anyway. The book on the table reads, a greedy hand moves forward. A target marked for grabs. A rope brings back the cornered, and the watchful eye observes. Okay, thanks for nothing. This already looks like a laugh and a half. Commitment. Painting of a wedding. Okay, we didn't have that in the story. The book on the table reads, a bond for forever, sealed with golden rings. These hearts join together, their fingers now bound. Okay? Oh no. Now, if you think about this, there's only one option. And maybe I'm wrong. I think there's only one option for each if you can't move any of these. You have to figure it out. Because all of these pieces are different. So, you just have to find the right way to go. And maybe you don't use all of them, too. At least I hope not, because I'm not finding all the options. I'm not finding all of these to be very helpful. Oh, this one goes right here. Yes. And this one goes here. Thank you. This is relatively easy the more you do. This one goes right here. Yes. And that one goes over here at the top. Then you have these side pieces. And do the side pieces hold these? Ah, yes. Okay. Now this is easy. I know that. Stop. You know where I want it. Alright, that one goes there, and that one goes there. And it's just a process of elimination. Bada bing, bada boom. One more piece to do. That was relatively simple. Okay, let's find our... It's a table with a weird contraption on top. There are several incomplete rings inside. There's a long hair among the rings. Obtain the pink hair. Lovely. Lovey-dovey. There's a book about potion ingredients. Oh, goodness gracious. There are several common ingredients listed on the page. Earwig, a tiny insect. Eye, a human eye. Durian, a strong-smelling fruit. Beard tongue, a tube-shaped flower. Bear claw, a bear's most powerful, most useful tool. Chicken egg, a common food ingredient. Future, it's a painting of a pregnant woman. I think I have to read some other things first before I get into that. There are various items scattered on top of the table. There's a long hair among the potion ingredients. We got the pink hair already. That's great. Don't tell me I've been saving up all these pink hairs for a freaking potion. Book on the table reads, and then embryo is forming. Embryo. A flower blooms inside. 2 insects crawling over. The fruit of life that grows. Now these eyes will open. Each limb grows 1 sharp blade. When these all mix together, they finally complete. Oh, wait. Run that by me one more time. An embryo is forming. Flower blooms inside. 2 insects crawling over. Fruit of life that grows. Now the eyes will open. Each limb grows 1 sharp blade. All these mixed together, they're finally complete. Okay, so we have an embryo. We have a flower. Embryo, flower, 2 insects, the fruit, the eyes, and each limb will grow a sharp blade when these all mix together. So we have the embryo, the flower, 2 insects, the fruit, the eyes. Are we doing 2 eyes or 1 eye? I'm gonna try 1 eye for right now. And then the things that grow. And then we stir it. And I messed up. Alright, let me think about that again. So we have to do a claw. And then hopefully that'll be it. No. Okay then. Back to stage 1 already. I'm gonna go with my instinct and say there are 2 insects, there are 2 eyes, and the limb. Okay, let's try this one more time. Or probably more times until I get it. And that should be it. That should be it, right? I would think so. No, of course not. Okay, I think the order is right. I'm just missing something. What? 2 insects, fruit of life. Now these eyes will open. The eyes. Each limb grows 1 sharp blade. Wait. You mean like limbs on your body? Hold on a second. Hold on. I got this. Okay, I think I got this now. Alright. Egg, flower. 2 bugs. 2 bugs. We have our fruit. We have our eyes. 2 eyes. We're making a human, basically, kind of. Without the body parts. I mean, without doing the thing that you have to do to make a human. I don't know. This is strange. This should work. What? Confusion? But okay. I'll take it. The cauldron's contents smell bitter yet sweet. There's nothing left to do with it. Bitter yet sweet. Bitter yet sweet. Beginning. It's a painting of 3 plants sprouting. Doors locked. The book on the table reads, 3 hearts have gathered, 1 hidden, 1 brave. They both feel desire, the third unaware. Huh. Alright. 3 hearts gathered, 1 hidden, 1 brave. They both feel desire, the third unaware. Okay. Don't know what to do with that information. But I'm thinking that I messed up. I think that's what happened. I think this is obviously the hidden guy, right? Is he like behind a tree or what? Hold on. Let me think about this. So like that, maybe? That obviously is not it. Book on the table reads, 3 average, 1 hidden. That guy kneeling down is hidden. 1 brave. That guy with the rose is brave. They both feel desire. The third unaware. This one is unaware, I believe. So she is not looking at us. Great. I think I messed up again. I have to keep Oh, wait. Do we put him right here? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Then the third one goes right here, I believe. Yeah? Maybe not. I don't know. It's not giving the thing. It's not. Door's still locked. Hey, those are the plants from the beginning. Ha ha. It's called Beginning. How funny. It's a painting of 3 plants sprouting. There's a sculpture of a tree here. It's too heavy to move. Okay, I was wrong in my assumptions. So, maybe she's looking away? And I messed up again because I need to move this guy. What if he goes here? I mean, this guy has to be hiding behind the tree, right? I would think that is why he's kneeling down in the first place. Because that dude ain't giving a rose to a tree. This makes no sense. Okay, what if I put this flower right? I mean, that flower. That dude. What if I put the woman next to the tree? There's only so many ways this could be done right now. I'm gonna figure it out. I did not mess up. I did not mess up. Keep telling myself. Okay. How? The pedestal is fixed in place and won't move anymore. The statue of the young woman, probably about 20 years old. Oh, I know. It's weird that this is a statue of a young woman, because I thought it was a statue of a young man. There's nothing left to do with it. Yeah, I thought this was a man for a second. I guess she has, like, pigtails or a pony. I don't know. The pedestal is fixed in place, won't move anymore. The statue of a young man. There's nothing left to do with it. Alright? Is there any hair, though? Pedestal is fixed and in place and won't move anymore. There's a statue of a young woman. Somehow this statue looks really familiar. Yeah, it looks like your mother. Duh. There's nothing left to do with it. There's a sculpture of a tree here. There are several nails driven into the trunk. Attach the pink hair to the nails. We have 6 hairs attached. What if I walked out? Oh, there's the comb. That's what I came down here for. But there's something else with the tree and the hair. There's a reason why we were collecting that hair. Lavender, what are you doing out here? I'm sorry. I dropped my new comb out the window. I wanted to retrieve it before you get back. Is that so? Oh, Lavender. What? You're nice? It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm sorry. Don't be. I was just surprised, that's all. We should get back inside, okay? Okay. I brought lunch. Thank you. Mama. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. But there was something back there with the hair. I don't feel like this is the end. There's something else. There's something else going on here. And there's no way to save in this game, so I can't go back and, like, go to the beginning. So I think I'm gonna have to cut you guys through me playing it again, because I don't want you guys to see me play it again. Thank you for playing. Because you can't imagine how much I will struggle. Can I? Can't recall. Well, dang. Alright, here we go again. But you're not coming on this ride. Okay, it said the table is spotless, but then it had that question mark. I know where I left my hair. There's a long hair on the table. Obtain pink hair. Alright, so is that the only one I needed to obtain? Because I checked all these other things. I hope that's the only one, but I'll come back if there's more. Alright, here's the magical moment that I've been waiting for. You guys did not have any waiting that you had to do. There's a sculpture of a tree here. There are several nails driven in the trunk. Attach the pink hair to the nails. Yes. We got all the hair that time. I only missed one on the very top. On top of the table. It was right there on that table. I didn't see it. Why? I can't go through from this side. Of course you can't. You need to be creative. Ooh. The atmosphere just changed. And there's a spider in the corner of my screen. I don't appreciate that at all. Not one bit. Well, dang, how far down does this need to be? Well, this kind of sucks. This, oh. Maybe we should just leave. Huh. There's a silver key on the table. Obtain silver key. Present. It's a painting of a bald woman holding a baby. So, did the bald woman used to have pink hair and she left her hair around so I could discover this and I'm the baby? I don't know about that. Use the silver key. Oh. Oh. That looks horrifying. Looks like dead fetuses. Or people. I don't know. Looks like a diary. It reads, I couldn't do it. Even if they're not viable, they look too much like her. I just couldn't. And Lavender, she must never know what I did. What did we do? What? What is this? This is... Oh, she doesn't look so kind or patient or sweet now. Mom? So it came to this. Mom, I don't understand. Why? Why this? I don't expect you to understand. You're right, I really don't understand. I actually literally have no explanation for this. Maybe the baby died, she wanted to resurrect the baby. Maybe she wanted to have more children. I don't know. I don't think this... There's a story here, but it's not very well explained to me. Understand what? What is happening here? I'm sorry, Lavender. I don't think we will have any more birthdays together. What? You killed me. Well, that's not a happy ending. Secret end. No. Items. Could I have done something? Gold? What? Recall. I can't recall. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Extra. Please input the gray painting's name. That was... So it was the painting of the bald woman holding the baby. And I think it was named Present. Can't he are... Oh god, okay. Present S-E-N-T. Okay. Yes, password accepted. Oh, so it's like a space. Game origin. Before committing to Lavender, I worked on an entirely different game. That game was my first entry attempt for the Pixel Horror Jam 2016 on www.itch.io. However, the first project proved too large in scope to be feasible for a jam. So after about a month of working on that previous game, I got the idea for Lavender. Game Origin 2. I found out about the game The Huntress of the Hollow and got inspired of it. Despite the difference in genre, I liked how it turned a fairy tale into a small game, as I had already spent about a month on the project that I couldn't finish. I instead started working on a game with the same basic idea, a short fairy tale game. Game Concept 1. The concept for Lavender is rather simple, an alternative take on Rapunzel's fairy tale, where the main character has a more active role and moves everything forward. I left out the prince because in the original story, he led Rapunzel outside, yet I wanted Lavender to go outside of her own volition. That's cool. Game 2. Concept 2. Another thing I did to differentiate the game was the original fairy tale is making Rosalie, the witch, a bit different from and a less simplistic. When Lavender is definitely the protagonist, she's not as elaborate when it comes to backstory and character. Okay? Game Concept 3. When it comes to gameplay, I decided early on that Lavender would be a puzzle game. It was a good fit, as it would make getting out of the tower challenging. It also helped me practice with both puzzle design and eventing, which proved challenging, but also very rewarding. Game Concept 4. As I am a big fan of implicit storytelling, I want Lavender's story to be told mainly through information gathered from the puzzles and the area in the game. To help illustrate the backstory, several paintings were placed in the tower. Said paintings were not always literal depictions of what happened, however. Okay? Endings. I know from the start that I wanted the game to have two different endings. One that somewhat happy ending and one that clearly wasn't. I was very inspired by The Witch's House since the game's true ending shines a completely different light on the entire game. But I didn't want to name either ending the true one, as I prefer to let the player decide the one they like best and prefer to see as true. Well, I like when she learns the truth. That's the true ending, I think. Even though she dies. Easter eggs. To help players find out what the secret ending and to reward exploring everywhere, the bonus room was made. This isn't the only Easter egg in the game, however. Oh, great. Now I have to go look. Color shifts. Because of the time constraints for the jam the game was made for, I decided to give the same game a limited color palette. To break the monotony of having just a few colors, each tower floor has its own associated color sets. The only time the game breaks from the limited colors is during the ending scenes. Decorative frame. In order to break the black areas and give the game a more fairy tale-like feel, I decided to give the game a decorative frame. An alternate frame was used in the cellar of the tower to signify a tonal shift. Okay, this is cool. Puzzle statues. Basically a variation on the puzzle where you push a block through a maze. The time around the goal was to get the statues in the right place. The one thing that made it harder was choosing the type of floor patterns to use. Though since the statues make more sense when aligned in a certain way, I trusted my player to catch on to the scene that the statue possessed as hinted at. Plants. A puzzle where the player has to grow plants in the correct order probably has the worst puzzle design out of the entire game, as the correct order cannot be deduced without trial and error. Yeah, I'm not a fan of trial and error. For this puzzle, the hardest aspect was communicating well with the player. I sent a prototype to some of my testers, which quickly led me to discovering that not everyone is familiar with the basics of chess. While this was a rookie mistake, it gave me an opportunity to make the room less empty. The chess room had been very boring before the bookcases got added. Puzzle. The scales. The scale puzzle is probably one of the more challenging to design. Really. While I knew I wanted it to be like, I wasn't sure how to execute it. I ultimately went into making parallax backgrounds that would change whenever the amount of weight on the scales changed. Because of the RPG Maker's limitations, I made 5 different parallax images. Making the puzzle bug-free was a real challenge, because of the sheer amount of event instances it required. The puzzles were challenging but fun to create. I learned a lot while making them, which will definitely help my future projects. I can't wait to play some of this guy's future projects, by the way. Puzzle rings. The rings puzzle is comparatively easy since it's a lot like a jigsaw puzzle. The main difference would be that there are no pictures to complete, only pieces to fit inside the rings on the board. This one was relatively easy to make since it was one of the later puzzles I made, and I had already learned a lot from others that were already done. Puzzle maze. Compared to this one, it's rather simplistic. However, it felt like it tied in well with the story chapter depicted on that floor. This was the puzzle I finished making the fastest by far. The book on the table reads, "In this room you can view commentary on each puzzle event." Alright, where are you gonna stay up here? Oh, me? I'm the mascot for Clockwork Prince. Needless to say, I'm not an in-game character. Talk to my clones if you want fonts on the game's development. They will comment on whatever is nearby. Lavender. A young girl who was raised in a tower isolated from the outside world. Rosalie. A witch whose life was not rose-tinted. Really? Really? Okay then. Lily. A young woman who would do everything for her child. Florian. A young peasant who fell in love with Lily. Peasant. Do you want to listen to the game's music? Okay. Interesting. Do you want to look at the game's CGs? Sure. Comb. Wow. So this is just all stuff. Can I escape? Alright, cool. So this is depicting the story. Making the paintings for the game was something that I wasn't sure I could do. Since the game was made for the Game Jam, I had to work really fast. But in the end, I'm happy I could include them, because they tell a story. So, mother takes child to a tower. Then the mother pleads with the witch. I don't know. I feel like maybe this is an incomplete order. like, I don't know. Maybe. So maybe what happened was she wanted to keep her original child. So she took the child and hid it away, and then she had another child with a peasant who she gave to the witch. That's my kind of, I guess, like, take on it maybe, but I don't know what to say honestly, because I feel like this story is a little mixed up. Or maybe I don't know, she already, because that looks like the witch and the child. It doesn't look like, I don't know. I honestly don't know, so I hope I can get more clarification later, or maybe that sheds some light on something. But in the meantime, I think that's the end of this escapade. So thank you guys so much for watching me play Lavender. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you have gaming suggestions I could play, please leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.